Hello and welcome to the 10-day Kundalini Yoga Beginners series. This is day 1. We're going to look at pranayama, breathing being so important to all yoga. Before we look at the breathing exercises though, I want to introduce the mantra that we always say at the start of a Kundalini practice. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo means I call on the subtle wisdom and the creative consciousness. Guru meaning from dark to light, so accessing the wisdom within and the universal wisdom without. This mantra also serves to link us in the golden chain of Kundalini practitioners all the way from Guru Ram Das through Yogi Bhajan to us, to Kundalini practitioners in the future. Let's sit tall spine. With a tall spine you want to have your root lock is called Mula Band, and it's squeezing the perineum and the pelvic floor muscles. Abdominal lock is Uddiyana Band, and that's pulling in and up the lower abdominal muscles just below the navel point. Neck lock is Jala Band, and it's chest out, chin in. So if you look from the side, chest out, chin in, you're tucking the chin back rather than tucking it under, and you want to lengthen the back of the neck, but also to keep the sternum lifted so that your shoulders don't ache. And this pulling of the locks at those 3 areas of the spine helps to increase the flow of cerebrospinal fluid down the spine, and it helps to strengthen the spine. If you're sitting tall, you can bring your hands out and up as you inhale and down as you exhale. And generally, you would put the knuckles of your thumbs pressing into the middle of the sternum. And have the hands low, so it's like you're filling a cup at the heart center. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Then closing the eyes, bring your focus to the center of the forehead. That's called the third eye or the ajna, the center of the forehead. We call it the brow point as well. So when you take your inner gaze to the brow point, it stimulates the pituitary and the pineal gland, and that sends signals to the hypothalamus, and the hypothalamus in turn will send chemicals of balance and relaxation around the body. So through practices in Kundalini, we try and focus at the brow point as much as possible, unless otherwise directed in the Kriya. So you've got your hands at your heart center. Inhale deeply, exhale fully, and inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Keep that focus at the brow point. Expand within. And exhale. Tomorrow we'll look at another mantra that we sometimes say before class as well, but that one will do for today. Now we're going to do the full yogic breath. So if you practice Vinyasa yoga, you're familiar with this, or Hatha, any type of yoga, always employs the 3-part breath. So breathing into the abdomen, the ribs and the upper chest. We'll start by isolating the abdomen. So place your left hand on your abdomen and your right hand on your chest. And then just breathe your inhale into your abdomen and let your abdomen expand. And as you exhale, draw the navel point in towards the spine, let your abdomen contract. So inhale, abdomen expands, exhale, abdomen contracts. Big breathing into the abdomen. It doesn't actually go to the abdomen, but the idea is to get your diaphragm to work. Now bring your attention to your rib cage. So front, back, sides of the rib cage will all expand all the way around as you inhale. So direct the breath now just to the rib cage. Rib cage expands, exhale contracts. Inhale, expands. Exhale, contracts. Now come up to the upper chest. Feel that your clavicle rises as you breathe to the upper chest and then lowers as you exhale. Inhale, clavicle rises, shoulders broaden. Exhale, releasing. Again into the upper chest. Close your eyes, try and really feel that breath going to the upper chest. Now put the three together. One hand on the chest, one hand on the abdomen. Inhale, abdomen, ribs, upper chest. Exhale, upper chest, ribs, abdomen. And again, you can take your arms up, float them up, turn the palms up towards the ceiling as you raise the arms, opening the shoulders, and exhale all the way down. Inhale, abdomen, ribs, upper chest, slow it down. Exhale, upper chest, ribs, abdomen. Again, inhale, abdomen, ribs, upper chest, and exhale, upper chest, ribs, abdomen. And we're going to move on to the basic breath series, and it starts with left nostril breathing. So take your left hand in Gyan Mudra. So the thumb represents the earth and the first finger represents Jupiter or wisdom. So you're inviting wisdom into your body. And have your left arm straight. Then take your right hand and the thumb closes the right nostril. The fingers together upright. Then simply close your eyes and inhale deeply through the left nostril. Use the long deep breathing, the full yogic breath. Abdomen, ribs, upper chest, and exhale, upper chest, ribs, abdomen. So we'll continue with left nostril breathing for a minute. Remember your three bandhas. Gently squeeze the root, the abdomen, and lengthen the back of the neck. Keep the heart lifted. And again, inhale. As you exhale, release the hand down to the knee. Right nostril breathing will invigorate you and get your left brain hemisphere working to increase your awareness and your focus. So the same thing, first finger and thumb on the right hand, resting on the knee, arm straight. Left hand, fingers straight up, thumb closing the left nostril, and breathe long, deep, full yogic breath through the right nostril. Close your eyes. Focus at the brow point, straight spine, and the three bandhas engaged. Doing this just for 1 minute. Inhale and exhale, release the hand down to the knee. Next part of the basic breath series is alternate nostril breathing. So take your dominant hand, close the first two fingers. You'll use the thumb and the ring finger to close the right and left nostrils. Take your other hand in Gyan Mudra, resting on the knee, arms straight. Close your right nostril. Inhale long and deep through the left nostril. Close the left nostril. Exhale long and deep through the right. Pause. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. That's one round. Let's continue. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Keep going. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Keep going. You can continue for 3 to 6 minutes. And then when you finish the round, it always ends with the exhale through the left nostril. Next part of the basic breath series would be to do the same, but using your non-dominant hand. And then we're going to move on now to breath of fire, because breath of fire is so fundamental to many of the Kundalini Kriyas. So let me show you breath of fire right here so that you can see my belly. The idea is a bit like blowing out a candle with your nose. So you would pull in the navel point as you exhale. A good way to practice and lead into this is puppy breath. So you would sit on your heels with the toes tucked under, stick out your tongue and exhale like a puppy panting. And if you can see the movement of the belly here, then have that same movement but breathing through the nose, from the belly to the nose. So let's do breath of fire just for 1 minute. Inhale, hold the inhale, squeeze the root lock, allow energy to rise up the spine, the central channel of the spine where all the nerves travel, and exhale, relax. So that's the basic breath series. You can increase the times if you want to. This is what Yogi Bhajan says about the basic breath series. This set gives you a quick lift in energy, it increases clarity and a sense of balance. Then he says it's an excellent set for beginners, and you learn the relationship to the breath, and you observe the difference in emotion and thinking that each type of breath creates, so you know how your breath can change the way you feel, or the way that you feel is expressed through your breath. So you get to learn an awareness of how your breath influences you and how you can control your mood with your breathing. He also says this Kriya is excellent to practice as a preparation for a more strenuous Kundalini set, and it can be practiced in beginning and advanced stages. As a beginner, just use the short times of 1 minute or 30 seconds and 5 minutes or 3 minutes for the breath of fire. Even though breathing is the most natural and essential thing we do, conscious breathing can be quite a challenge. When you alter the breath, you begin to oppose and release the habitual patterns of emotion and attention that we are coded in the habits of your body and mind. As those patterns begin to alter, you may drift in concentration or interest. If you continue and command the breath, then you will gain a new sense of ease and control where you direct your mind. So a lot of Kundalini Yoga is about bringing yourself into neutral mind and being neither too much in the positive mind or too much in the negative mind. Positive mind being, let's do this, let's do something dangerous, let's try it, let's go for it. The mind that wants to do things. And the negative mind being the very careful, considerate mind saying, oh, but it might be dangerous, or the mind that wants to protect you. And we're looking to find the balance in the neutral mind, and breath control can help you to find that. Amongst many other things, breath control is amazing. So that's why we started with breath. Tomorrow we're going to move on to some basic warm-ups ready for cruise. Okay, so thank you for joining me.